Hi traders, it's Christine. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss about technical breakout on the 50-day moving average. What we have today sample is Tesla, and we're looking at the daily time frame right here. If you are new to trading, this is called technical analysis. If you have a brokerage account, there's a free chart. Just want to show you here. Codes and watch list right here, and you just have to click the charts and then new charts and all of that, and then it will populate you this, and then you can go to the technical analysis, the support resistance, and you can do the indicators, which is this. You can see from here multiple, but what works for me is the traditional simple moving average. This is the only thing I use. As you can see, the simple moving average, the 20, the 50, and the 200, which is these lines right here. And then I'm gonna use the simple moving average right there, and RSI and the stochastic. And for settings, I choose the candle fill stick. There you go, and then show volume and chart and tabs. So that's the basic principle for my technical analysis in this video. Now after you all fix all of that, it will automatically populate you here, and then it will give you options here. Frequency, this means the time frame for you. If you want to do the daily, you have daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes right here, or even yearly. And then you have the time frame range right here, the date you want to do. YTD, it stands for year to date, with the 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. And then when you do other things like the 60 minutes, obviously you can't put like 5 years on this. It will just auto populate with whichever that will fit in your screen right here. So let's go back to Tesla on the daily time frame, and this is the sample for the 50 days moving average breakout. I would like to populate Tesla. We are at daily, and let's look at the year to date. So here we are on the year to date. We know that this blue is the 200-day moving average, and the green is the 50-day, and this purple right here is the 20-day moving average. In the introduction, I said about we're talking about the 50-day moving average, so we're going to focus on this box. If you're looking at from daily to right here where we are, you would see that Tesla is trading on lower highs and beneath 200-day moving average, which is a textbook bearish signal. As you know, one of the popular saying in the trading, keep it simple. Above 200-day moving average, you long the stock. Below, it's a short. So Tesla is obviously below 200-day moving average, and it has significantly been trading lower right here. However, everything takes a process. Again, I'd like to highlight that it takes time, it takes process before the stock price action really falls onto something. So this is Tesla at the year to date. Now I want to zoom it in 3 months right here, just to make it better, see clearer. So this is Tesla after Q2 earnings report from 266, dropped down to 220, and found support at 210. Now, I'd like to highlight prior to today's price action, so just ignore this long candle right here. As you can see right here, in the last 2 months, Tesla was hovering at 240 resistance, then on the support at 210. It did not move any significant higher than 240 right here. As you can see, 240 first resistance, and then pulled back to about 225, and then the next retest of 240. This is 246 high, 240. Drop down again, which validates the lower highs right here, and then we pull back at 216, went higher again at 226, and then so forth. As you can see, the price action What I want to highlight here, I want to explain to you that again, it takes process. So if you're seeing like this, oh, it's gonna pull back and all that stuff, you might want to consider looking back on this price action right here, as it's very obvious that it takes time. Like this would account at about 10 weeks right here, narrowing right here for that Tesla. As you can see in the last 2, 4, 6, in the last 8 days, 7 days right here, Tesla at 235 retested the 50-day moving average, but we pulled back. And on that pullback, the next day, Tesla printed here a solid candle and a closing at 230, which is pretty impressive. So that's what I look so far. Again, I look more on the pivots. Pivots is the price, the closing price, the opening price, but I focus more on the closing price. And followed by this candle right here, the next day Tesla is like traded actually 230 again, but didn't go anywhere. Most like preparing for something. And the next day I saw Tesla 230 traded at 232. For this period alone, Tesla has tested the 50-day moving average twice. So this would account almost for potential breakout watch list, because the resiliency on testing the resistance is pretty bullish right here. But Tesla did not close on the high, so you're going to be sideways. And the next day, which was yesterday, Tuesday, as we can see, 230 has become a support, or 229, which accounts for, look at this candle right here. For the past 4 trading sessions, 230 has been our resistance, right? And that was Tesla's support yesterday, and it closed at highs. So today on the price action, Tesla gapped up. Tesla opened at 237.38, low at 236, and high of 248. And this is pretty much a confirmed breakout on the 50-day moving average trend line break right here, as Tesla is trading at 5% and pretty bullish right here, as we are trading at 240. Now look at the RSI. As you can see here, usually for me, I usually go long when the RSI goes push above 60. That's showing strength. RSI means relative strength index, and how to use this is, if the reading is 70 and above, it means the stock is overbought. If the reading goes beneath 30 right here, it means is oversold. So pretty much like that. But in most cases, extreme overbought, extreme oversold, this does not work, the RSI. So probably you factor this just 20% on your technical analysis. There are plenty of tools and indicators that you can use. But as for me, it's just this, the simple moving average, and I focus more on the pivots. Now let's look at the 60 minutes. I want to show it to you. I'm looking on the 60 minutes here for the breakout right here. And I just want to look on the 1 month, because if I'd like to see the breakout happening soon, I always just use the 60 minutes and the 1 month right here. As you can see here, 237 is our resistance or 1 month high here and over here. And over here for this week alone, I like this, the 230 to 50 resistance, and then here come back right up, and voila. Tesla is a perfect textbook breakout on the 50-day moving average. Now the probability, it has breakthrough or push above 50 days moving average in 6 months. The next resistance would be, of course, the 250, the psychological, and then the next 266 area and the 200-day moving average. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something from it. Please subscribe, like, and share my video, and feel free to comment.